I'm going to show you how to modify your Delica wipers in order to be able to install normal off-the-shelf US wipers without having to have any adapters that can come loose or having to special order wipers from Japan. So, I've already done this with one wiper. You can see this one is a normal US style wiper. It's permanently affixed. Now that I did this and I know it works, I'm going to go do it on the driver's side wiper, and I'm going to show you the process that I used to do this as a permanent install. So to show you what I did, here is this is from a Jeep Cherokee wiper arm, because I have lots of these type of parts around, but it could be anything that has this style. So I have this one that I'm going to cut off, and here you can see the one I already cut off. So you can see I cut it off here just before some bend started. So this part was totally straight. See that? So I went and cut it just before that. And that gave me this piece, which is actually really more than I needed, but that's what I did. All right, so I got a 14mm bolt here. I'm just gonna run off with my 1/4" ratchet. And don't wanna lose my nut. Mechanically wiggle this thing off. And that was amazingly easy. All right, so here up close, this is what the end of it looks like. There's 2 screws, and then there's this little nipple right there that aligns the wiper. So I'll just remove these 2 screws. And this is what we're working with. Okay. And that is what I want, that J-hook wiper blade. So let's get that cut. I'm gonna go and just put my cut line right there. Grinder with a cutoff wheel. So what I do is I'm going to come down here and let's put a mark right there. And then let's put a mark, let's see, get this on here. So I want to put a mark then for, I'm going to do this screw hole back here, the rear screw hole. So that's lined up, and kind of look over here and come down. There's my screw hole. So now I know that from the rear screw hole to the center of my J-hook, right there, that's the spacing that I want to have. All right, so here's some of my marking. So if you look at this guy, there's my pivot, there's my rear hole. So I have those 2 things. Basically, that purple line lines up with my rear hole. It's lined up. So I put a mark in here because I don't need all this extra thickness down here where it needs to go into the wiper. So I'm actually going to trim it there so I don't have as much sticking out. And then this mark here, that's as far as I want to clear the paint to. And you can see that's a little bit further than where my new metal goes, so I'll be able to do a good clean weld there. Okay, purple's lined up. Got some vice grips. I don't mind getting a little bit of weld splatter on. Yeah, I'll just tweak that a little straight. There, that looks pretty good. Okay, I like the position. So now I can get that welded. All right, there we go. Cleaned up. Now ready for paint. And here is our final wiper. So you can see there's that little overlap. Got some fresh paint on it. And now I got it set back up. Trying to do alignment for where they're supposed to sit. It's kind of starting to go into the splines here. So this at least looks like a good spot right now until I go wiping it. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten it down. Well, here's my installed wiper. Looks like the alignment's good. That's where it comes up and it stops at. And you can see I don't quite get a full wipe up there. And that's because this is a 28-inch long wiper instead of a 26. So there's a little extra curve in that corner where it doesn't do a good job wiping, but the rest of it, it's doing fine on. You can kind of see this is a 26. See how it doesn't quite go up as far as that one does. But both are working. I just happen to have a 26 and a 28 and not two 26s sitting around. So there we go. That's installed, and next time I need to replace the wipers, I'll just be able to buy some regular wipers here and not have to order any. All right, well, that's one nice little project to have done.